McGregor. I want Alex Pereira. When I beat him, what the can they say?
To take on a real challenge. Why don't you fight a real boxer?
Jake Paul recently expressed his desire to fight former UFC champion Alex Pereira on his podcast. He emphasized his determination to prove his critics wrong by challenging a formidable opponent like Pereira.
And I want a tougher challenge than McGregor. Fuck McGregor. I want Alex Pereira. I want the light heavyweight
I
champion.
didn't see that coming.
Because people say everything about weight difference, 40 this, 40 whatever. Mike, I was 212 in the ring tonight, so 10-pound difference. That's common in boxing. But Alex Pereira rehydrates to 240. So I want someone who, when I fuck them up like I did tonight, there is no excuses. Alex Pereira, 6'4", 240 pounds, kickboxing world champion, 2-division champion in UFC. When I beat him, what the fuck can they say? And people are like, oh yeah, whatever. Write me off. Keep writing me off. That's what you guys have always done. Let's go. Alex Pereira is who I want. So since I saw his tweet, the #1 reply, he's like, who should I fight? The #1 reply, Jake Paul. And I'm down. They said I couldn't beat Anderson Silva. They said I couldn't beat Tyron Woodley. They said I couldn't beat Mike Perry. And I just keep on doing it. And by the way, with ease, like I got hit 3 or 4 times tonight.
Michael Bisping has once more got a bone to pick with Jake Paul, following the latter's win against Mike Perry. This time, Bisping has agreed with some of the criticisms made by Conor McGregor, who took note of Paul's 40-pound weight difference and accused the influencer of being juiced out of his head. Reacting to the fight on YouTube, Michael Bisping has called out Jake Paul as an embarrassment to boxing for not picking his fights against what he considers to be any real boxers.
Somebody the same size, the same build, with the same strength and power, of the same experience, would have had a field day with it. He was all over the place. His feet were crossing all over the place. He was swinging. It was wild. It was reckless, okay? And the shit show continues. Jake Paul calls out Alex Potan Pereira. Jake Paul says he wants to challenge himself, okay? So he calls out Alex Pereira, who he knows damn well that fight will never materialize. So of course he's going to call him out. And he goes, Mike Tyson. The man's 58 years old.
Mike Tyson.
Why don't you fight a real boxer? Anyone in that top 10, they would smoke him. They would deal him a devastating knockout. They would land crushing blows, and he would be shitting his pants in there. I still don't have respect, because that was pure bully boy tactics. The size difference was remarkable. One Conor McGregor, he said, Jake Paul is the biggest piss bag I have ever seen in my life. It's not often I agree with Conor McGregor, but I tell you what, he hit the absolute nail on the head. Why isn't he fighting real boxers? Because they were all smoking. Why isn't he fighting somebody his size? It is an embarrassment to all the people that lace up a pair of gloves as a young boy. Yeah, he's a draw. He's a draw to a bunch of 12-year-olds, pre-pubescent Disney boys, right? McGregor's talking about steroids. He looked very, very red. Maybe he was sunburned. Maybe he was outside. Yeah, beating Mike Perry. He beat him. Well done. Congratulations. And then to call out Alex Pereira, that's definitely not going to happen. And then in the same breath, continue to call out Mike Tyson, 58 years old. It is absolutely laughable.